Hello everyone, we are the Couple Coach. I am Coach Sean.
I'm Coach Ting.
And we are certified life coach from the Life Coach Training Institute from Dallas, Texas, USA. And welcome to
Time
Out, where we stop and talk about the hurly-burlies of couple relationships. Our advocacy is connecting disconnected families, and we help couples get the excitement back in their relationship. We do this show every Monday at 12 noon. Do share this video so other people can be blessed, and share your comments. We would love to hear from you, and if you have any questions, send us a message. On today's episode, we will talk about boys, 3 formulas to express your feelings in relationship. Commonly, when we express our feelings to others, we normally use the word you, diba? We always point out to the person that we're talking to. Parang, for example, you hurt my feelings, or it's your fault, I'm like this, or you make me so mad, kasalanan mo to, lahat na ginawa ko, kasalanan mo siya, or you are stressing me out, nakaka-stress ka.
Yeah.
This, however, if you're having a conversation and you always use the you word, states counter-attack. Parang biniblame mo na lagi yung partner mo, yung kausap mo, na sila may kasalanan of how you feel. And this negatively affects the way that the message is being conveyed kasi nagiging defensive. Like, for example, pag nag-aaway kami, minsan biniblame namin yung isa't isa. Kasalanan mo to kasi ginawa mo to. Oo, ikaw to.
Ito yung pinag-usapan, tas bigla kang nagganon.
Yan. So, mga ganun yung nagiging conversation. And ang most common na nangyayari sa amin nun is nag-aaway kami kasi nagiging defensive ako or nagiging defensive siya. Yeah. And we don't really talk about the most important thing, which is kung ano nangyayari. And that's something that it has bugged at least for a longest time, no? Matagal na natin siyang ganyan nangyayari na we always blame you.
Hindi naman blame, but most fights would usually blame each other. But there would be moments na hindi ganun yung usapan. But commonly in normal relationships, lalo na if there is no awareness between the two of you, ang tendency mo talaga is to really blame the other partner or find the fault of the other partner to justify what you feel.
Yes.
Ganun usually yung ginagawa. Either partner, whether babae man or lalaki, usually pag may situation sa family or kunwari may problema, ang unang iniisip natin, kasalanan niya kasi. So, mag-iisip na at the back of our minds, we would now be thinking of things to say on how to defend ourselves instead of rather really thinking of what happened and why did this happen, what could we do to prevent this from happening, or how can we stop this?
And commonly, when you send kasi the you message, pag you said you, ikaw, you place the responsibility for your feelings on someone else na hindi ikaw. Sabi nga nila, you don't have control over the environment, but you always have control over
how you respond
to it. So it's as if you were saying na if it weren't for you, I wouldn't feel this way. Kung hindi dahil sa'yo, sana hindi ako
hindi ako naging ganito. Ikaw kasi, kaya ganito yung reaction ko dahil sa ginawa mo, dahil sa'yo, dahil ikaw.
But, however, that doesn't discount the fact na the person was the trigger for you to having that reaction of or that emotional outburst. Hindi naman namin sinasabi na mali yun. But there are certain ways that you should be able to manage that, na at the end of the day, all of the reactions that you do on certain situation is your decision. It's not the decision of the person that you're talking to. So, in relationships, yan, yung mga couples dyan, ganun lagi yung nagiging conversation nyo. Every day in, day out, you always blame you. How can you change the conversation para in the future, magiging mas pleasurable yung experience na hindi yung parang ego yung natatamaan, and yung communication is very open. So in this episode, we're gonna share to you 3 formulas that you can use so that you can take responsibility for the messages that you're sending. That is, instead of using you message, you're gonna use I. Kasi using an I message gives the venue na it doesn't attack, it doesn't blame the person, or it doesn't ridicule or criticize that person.
But it doesn't necessarily mean na you accept or inako mo na kasalanan mo nga. Hindi naman siya ganon. It's more of taking it from a standpoint na hindi magiging defensive yung kausap mo at hindi lalala yung pinag-aawayan mo.
Like for example, kasalanan mo kasi to kasi kung di mo to ginawa, sana okay ako. Rather than saying that, what you should be saying is, this is how I feel right now because of what you've said. Pero at least, sa akin, ina-acknowledge ko na yun yung feeling ko. Pero I don't blame it on you because you are the one who made that that feedback to me. So, alam mo yun, very basic lang na concept of just changing one word so that mas maganda yung nagiging relationship. Yun. So, the 3 formulas we will share to you is coming from a book, How You Feel is Up to You, The Power of Emotional Choice by Dr. Gary D. McKay and Don Dinkmeyer. The 3 formulas are, the first one is when. Yan, you're gonna use the word when. For example, when, then you state the behavior that you find bothersome. For example, when we make plans to spend time together and you change your mind at the last minute. Yan, so very specific.
Ginamit ko yun sa kanya last time. Parang, ito kasi yung pinag-usapan natin. Kaso, you change it. So, it hurt me. So, medyo, hindi siya naging defensive. Parang napaisip siya. Instead na, magre-react agad siya na, kasi ganito, ganyan. Walang ganun.
Yes. And the second one is, I feel. You can use, I feel that, or I feel disappointed. Or rather than saying, you made me feel disappointed, babalik mo sa'yo because you are accountable to your own reactions and your decisions. And last but not the least, you use the word because. Bakit Coach Ting because?
You have to give the reason. Kahit sa mga bata, when you explain to them why it is wrong, you have to explain why. You have to be specific on the reason na mali siya kasi ganito yon. May explanation lagi. Hindi dahil na sinasasabihin mo na you made me you hurt me. Yun lang. Tapos walang explanation. So, syempre siya, hindi niya naman alam kung ano ba yung nakaka-hurt sa ginawa ko. At least, being specific about the reason behind the hurt or behind the disappointment, behind the argument, it makes him feel mas naiisip ng partner na ganun ba talaga? So, yung ginawa ko, not necessarily mali, but that is how my partner received it. So, mas may clarity between the two of you.
Yes.
So, you really have to explain yung reason behind whatever the scenario was.
Yep. And when you send an I message, you're being respectful kasi to the other person as well as yourself. Kasi alam mo yon, you're acknowledging that that's how you feel and you are sharing to that person that that's how you make them feel, diba?
And it doesn't necessarily mean that you are blaming each other.
Yes.
It's just that it's how you made me feel. At least walang kasi kaya ako ganito, ito yung naramdaman ko dahil ito ginawa. Wala siyang blame game. Walang shame, cycle of shame na biniblame mo siya. Syempre, it's more of, tinatamaan mo yung ego kahit babae man or lalaki na. Teka, hindi naman ako ganun, so magdi-defensive ka na.
Yeah. So, you communicate an intent to stimulate cooperation. Remember that cooperation yung communication, not rebellion or any compliance. Dapat ganun lagi yung conversation nyo. Now, if you are in a situation right now where there are challenges in the relationship as far as communication is concerned, send us a message. We have a toolkit that we can share to you so that you can understand kung saan yung nagiging challenge yung sa communication. So that's it for us. We'll talk to you again next week. So see you next week. Bye!
Bye!